Well, hello everybody, and today I want to talk to you about a method of playing golf for you people that are trying to break 90. Okay, I haven't done a how to break 90 video in a while. And I had 2 golf lessons this morning, 2 separate lessons with 2 juniors, both beginners. And I took them out on the golf course and I was showing them how to play this way. And they both seemed to like it and had a kind of grasp of it. And it's just, let's play some boring golf, you know? Let's make golf as boring as we can make it by finding some fairways, by getting your approach shot around the green, by being able to pitch the ball up onto the green and then being able to 2-putt. If you can do that, you're gonna make a whole lot of bogeys, and every now and then you're gonna throw in a par, and you're gonna be breaking 90 before you know it. So we're on the 7th hole here at Azalea City, one of our shorter par 4s. And everybody gets excited, oh, it's a short par 4, I can hit one way down there and I'm gonna have a wedge into the green. And then they end up taking that driver, they swing too hard and they blow it over into the trees to the right, or they hit it over there into the trees to the left, and now they can't make they don't give themselves a chance. I'm gonna hit a 5-iron. I'm not even gonna swing hard. I'm just taking this 5-iron and I'm just putting the ball in play down the fairway. And that's all I wanted to do. Let's go hit that second shot. So when we're trying to improve our score, break through those barriers, whether it's breaking 100, break 90, break 80, we are constantly having to get more control over our golf ball. And for y'all that are really trying to break 90, you really have got to start getting control over your golf ball. That golf ball has to stay within the framework of the hole that you are playing. That golf ball has to stay out of penalty areas, and that golf ball always has to keep moving towards your target. It's got to be moving forward. So I don't really care what clubs you're hitting in these situations. It's the clubs that you can control. Now, I hit that tee shot back there probably 170 yards. I mean, with that soft of a swing with the 5-iron, I hit it solid, but that thing's going 170 yards max. 200-yard markers back there behind me. I've got 180 yards into this green. What you can't see, there's a bunker in between me and the green, so I'm not even aiming at the green. I'll zoom in here, but there is a little red barn just off the property up there. That's what I'm aiming at. So this is keeping me left of that bunker, but well short of the green. I've got a 6-iron. Not hit very solid at all, but in the right direction, okay? And I'm not in any trouble. Now, for those of you that are trying to break 90, also learn to take care of your golf course. Fill your divots with sand if that's the area of the country you live in, like me, or replace the divot and keep your golf course in good shape. So before we proceed, if you're wanting to improve your golf game, and I'm assuming so, that's why you're watching my video, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, because that's what I do here. I say it every single video. I'm here to help you learn to play better golf. All right, I've got about 60 yards into the green. This is a very sloped green from front to back. I would rather be below this hole than above the hole, okay? But I also want this ball on the green, all right? So I've got my 52-degree wedge here, which is a gap wedge, because I don't want to make a big hard swing at this ball, okay? I got to let that club go down through the grass, and I'm just trying to put this ball up there on the green. Go a little bit. Oh, that was great. Awesome shot right there. So if we want to control the golf ball, we have to control the golf club. And if I need to control this golf club, my body has to be under control. This is all of the work that you do on the fundamentals, learning to make a good pivot, learning to swing that club shaft on plane. But a big key of it is swinging at a rate of speed that you can control that golf club. Swinging at a rate of speed that allows you to hit more solid golf shots. And trust me, it's never going to be full blast. Y'all should be swinging 60, 65% speed max, okay? All right, let's go up there and see what we got left. Well, what a great shot. Now, yes, I am close to the pin, but I was really just aiming my ball towards the middle of the green and wanting to keep it on this front portion of the green. I didn't want to get my ball back there because it becomes a very difficult putt. So it's just fortunate that that flag is right there. Had that flag been in the back of the green, I would have been aiming to the middle of the green, okay? So very conservative targets, something that you can handle. Now, I use a theory with my golfers that are all trying to break 90, and I call it my putt for par theory. And that needs to be your goal. That on every single hole, you at least have a putt for a par. And then if you can learn to control the distance of your putting, meaning hit the ball the right distance, you're gonna two putt all the time, and the worst things you're gonna make are bogeys, okay? And every now and then you're gonna chip one up there close like this, give yourself a chance for par, make a putt, and you know, you're gonna then have a par and you're gonna be under 90. You're gonna have some par threes that you might knock it on the green in regulation. You're gonna have some par fives that you may be able to knock it on the green in regulation. Two putt, make a par. But always give yourself a putt for a par. Now, let's see if I can make my par. Big break and putt here. This is one of our more severely sloped greens. Oh, geez, I lipped out. But simple tap in for bogey. Let's go play one more hole. That was fun. Well, now I'm on the 8th hole, par 3. I'm playing it right at 160 yards to the middle of the green. There's two bunkers up there, one left, one right, and they're pulled back off the front of the green pretty much, so they're not right up against the green. So I can play this hole two different ways here in my whole putt for par theory. If you're feeling good and you've got a club that you're very confident with that you can hit 160 yards, by all means, hit 160 yards and try and knock that thing on the green. Because there's not any real danger right or left, all right? But if you are on a day of golf where, hey, you're not hitting it the greatest, or, you know, you have a mental problem with this hole that you always play it badly or something, here's an ultra conservative way to play this hole, but still very effective. I'm gonna take an 8-iron here, and again, I'm gonna put that real smooth, soft swing on it, and I'm gonna keep this thing short of the bunkers in the fairway. Because remember, I'm trying to have a putt for a par. I don't necessarily need to get this ball on the green. Well, I hit that really flush, and it ended up just short of the green. I went a little farther than I thought because that was really, really hit solid. Now, I just made a mistake, and I got away with it. If you're gonna play that ultra conservative way, you can't hit enough club that can get you up here in between the bunkers. I'm right in between the middle of them. That was a mistake on my part. I wasn't expecting to hit the ball that solid. But that brings up another little point. If you go out and you start playing golf and you start finding that nice smooth rhythm, all of a sudden you're gonna really start to notice, hey man, I'm really hitting that ball solid. And all of a sudden that ball's gonna start going a little farther than you think it's gonna go because, you know, you're finding the middle of the club face more often. But let's keep going here. Now, I'm gonna be very conservative here as well. You can see I've got an upslope, pin's just on the top. I'm taking a pitching wedge. Not gonna do anything fancy here. Just pitching one out there, maybe about 15 feet out onto the green, letting it roll back to the hole. Settle. Little too hard, but great opportunity for par. Now, if any of y'all have ever watched any of my other how to break 90 or how to break 80 videos, you know what kind of importance I put on the short game. And that importance has to be there. You have to become competent in chipping and putting. And from where I was back there, the worst that you can do is get it in the hole in 3 shots. Matter of fact, the last 2 videos that I just put out were all about that short game area. So if you struggle in the short game, you may want to go back and watch those. But you've got to be very competent in that short game area so that you can give yourself a chance to make some pars. Well, you can see I hit this ball a little too firm down there, but I've got a reasonable chance at a par. And, you know, if I'm competent with my putting in a round of golf, I'm gonna make one of these at least. I'm gonna make two of these. I'm gonna chip one up there close for a gimme. Oh, I left it short. Oh no, I left it short right in the middle of the hole. All right, so there's bogey number 2. But you can see how I want you to play. Let's go get out of this blazing sun and let's wrap this video up. Wrapping this up after playing those 2 holes. If you're that person that's really trying to break 90, go learn to play some boring golf, okay? Figure out that golf club that you can put in play. If it's your driver, it's your driver. If it's not your driver, if it's a 5-wood, use a 5-wood. If it's a hybrid, use a hybrid. Get that ball in play. Get that approach shot up around the green, okay? Learn to pitch the ball onto the green and learn to 2-putt. And I promise you, if you do this, if you play by my putt for par theory, that every hole the goal is you have to have a putt for a par, you are going to be breaking 90 in no time, okay? Before we wrap up, I do want to give a little shout out to our maintenance crew here. We are early August in Mobile, Alabama. It's hot, and they have this golf course in fantastic shape. To be honest with you, they are struggling to keep up with the grass. The grass is growing so much. We get lots of rain down here, so there's a lot of rain, there's a lot of heat. Bermuda grass grows like crazy, and our maintenance crew does a beautiful job. You cannot get a bad lie in our fairways right now. The greens are in great shape, so kudos out to Brian and all of the guys on the maintenance crew. You're doing a great job. Well, I hope this video really helps you. I would love to hear a comment below. If this helped you to break 90, I'd love to hear about it. If this is something new to you and this is a great new concept, drop me a comment below too and let me know. I just would like to hear from you, see how you guys are doing on your golf journey. Remember, I'm here to help you. I want you to play better golf. And if you want to play better golf, hit that subscribe button down there. Keep coming back and watching my videos. Well, I will see y'all in the next video.